My voice. Anyway, I'm stopping you very quickly. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to get something very, very quickly. My friend is on the other phone, and I want to talk about your magic. Okay? Our magic is different. Now, I hope you guys can hear me. If not, when I step out, we'll talk some more about it. But, and like I said, first of all, I don't want to make this video long because holding this damn phone is crazy. I'll be like, we can't hear you. Yeah, we're not doing that. Let me get some of this candy. Y'all look at a handful of this candy. Is that stealing? Is it stealing getting this much candy? I don't give a fuck, Daddy. Girl, look. Honey, it don't say pay for it. Anyway. Oh, it's good. But let me get some more. How do I? I'm going to get some more of that. They don't mind that. Anyway, come on, Jay. Come on, Jalia. Come on, Disney some soy sauce. So listen, I hope you guys can hear me. So like I said, your magic is your magic. And I'm only saying this because a lot of people, they get work done with me. I do their work. I send them stuff to do on their end. And then they're like hitting me up almost every day, wanting me to walk them through the process even after I send them instructions on their end. So I'm just clarifying. When I do your work and I see your work to do on your end, I'm already giving you the outline of what you need to do. You need to be creative with how you want to go about it. I can't walk you through it. I can't tell you, yes, do that 5 day, no. If all your instructions are in the initial email that I sent you, and outside of that, you need to be creative. This is another reason why a lot of people magic is not working for them because they're going on to YouTube. I'm not cutting in, but I'm just going to say how it is. A lot of you guys go to YouTube and we talk about this. I talk about this. It's the same thing with church. A lot of people go on YouTube. They see a video on how to make money rituals, all that good stuff, and they copy verbatim on what the person said on the YouTube channel. And I always tell people, you have to be unique with it because what works for them may not work for you. Okay? What works for them may not work for you. You have to be creative and add your own twist to it. So that's I love when people come to me for work, I give them instruction what to do. And they say, well, Mystic, you told me to make this, but I made this instead and it worked. Exactly. Because I gave you the outline, the foundation, and now how you build your home is how you build your home. I'm not going to sit here and walk you how to build your home when you're the one that has to live inside of it. Okay? So like I said, going into looking at YouTube videos, going into all that, these are just outlines of what you can do. If you're out here copying verbatim what these videos are showing you, like exactly to a T, then you're like, well, it didn't work for me. Probably because you didn't connect with your spirits. And that's something too. You're not going to get what you need to get. Anyway, you're not going to get what you need to get without you connecting with your spirits. Okay? It doesn't work that way. Okay. Hold on. Ask him something. That's crazy. So the economy inside the burrito comes with all this?
Yes.
Wow. What is it, like a combo?
No, it's fried beans and chips and salsa.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
You put it there?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Salsa. Okay. Right.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Yes, honey. Hey, come on, y'all. It looks so beautiful. Huh? It looks like I'm in Hawaii or something, huh? Look like I'm in an island, honey, huh? Mexico, huh? Mm-hmm. No. I'm in born as California. No, I'm playing. California born. But anyway, you are. Hello, Lady K. Come on, Plant Care. You can hear me? Yes, it was. Listen, you know it's hard, Plant Care. But listen. Hold on. Where I put my damn keys at. Okay. But yes, your magic is your magic. Your magic. Plant Care, you asked a question yesterday. I don't remember what your question was. If you can remember really quickly, I can answer it. I seen it when I clicked out. Maybe I'll look at the video and go look back at it. But anyway, yes, Your magic is your magic, honey. Be creative. When you look at these videos online, do what you think works for you. Ask your spirits what I need to do to get it together. You know what's so crazy? I've been asking a question for a long time, and I guess when you're in a, I guess when you're in between, right? In between, when you're in between, the realms, we'll just say that when you're in between the realms, I think you're more sensitive to pick up stuff. And during this time, there's a lot of stuff coming up because, of course, we're dealing with what we're dealing with. But either way, I've been asking a question for almost a year. We're going to talk about this for almost a year, you guys. And literally last night, coming up out of my little meditation that I do, I try to do before I go to bed. People meditate and they fall asleep. That's not meditation. Meditation, you're supposed to be able to, keep yourself up, But it was shown to me what I do because I was like, there's nothing online about it. I Googled it. I went to the library. I checked out books about it. And I'm like, there's nothing out here talking about this. And of course, I'm learning just as well as people are learning. I'm learning about things. I know things, but you don't know everything. Life you pick up as you go along. And that's why I always tell people, you're not going to learn everything in a matter of months. It takes time. It takes experience. And even when you read about things, like I said, that is a theory, you have to be very practical with it. And you have to experience yourself for you to know exactly what you're doing. So it was revealed to me what I do, and it's actually 2 steps that I do. And I saw this so clearly, and I'm like, honey, here I am, thought I was so smart, and I thought woo, that makes sense. It's so common. And I'm like, bitch, I actually felt kind of dumb when I got up out of that and I saw what I need to do. I'm like, bitch, why that didn't make sense to me while I was asking these questions and going through that, trying to get those answers. It was made clear to me. And like I said, there was no answers out there. Googled it. I checked out books. Hell, I think I stole the library $20 for one of my books because they claimed that when I turned it back in, it was damaged. Girl, that book was out in 1972. Bitch, you mean to tell me that? You trying to tell me that when I borrowed it, it got damaged, bitch, and that shit stayed in my fucking car? Okay. So, anyway, y'all, I'm going to end this video here. I just want to come in and just give a little bit of guidance. Don't overthink it. People are looking for mundane solutions for their spiritual problems, and it does not work that way. Okay? So you have to go within. And I know you hear that a lot, but it's true. You have to go within. You're not going to get your answers seeking it from the outside. And a lot of people are like, I have to see. Someone got a reading done for me a week ago. Monday would be a week. Yeah, it was last Monday. And they said, Mystic, I have a hard time making things out. I wish Spirit would give me a sign. And I'm like, Spirit is always showing you a sign. Because even when I was explaining to them what I was seeing in the reading, they were like, well, it's like they were just like, fuck what you're saying, bitch. Like, for real. It's like they were saying, fuck what you're saying. I need tangible evidence. And it's like, girl, if you quieted yourself down and you saw things for what it really is, and you go with what you're feeling, because you are a feely person. You are in tune with your feelings. Intuition is feelings. That's why they say women are.
I'm gonna take a bath.
Yeah, take a bath, bitch. Yeah, take a bath, girl. Okay.
I'll tell you when I'm done taking a bath.
Okay, girl. So guys, that's what I say. Women are very intuitive because women are very sensitive and hypersensitive to emotions. Emotions is connected to feelings. So you have to go with what you're feeling, not what you're thinking. Okay, so she was like, well, I need proof. And it's like, girl, you got your fucking proof. You're not going to sit here and say that you're tired of a cycle that you are producing. You are producing this cycle. And there's no Tino shit out there to her because I know she watches videos. But you are producing a cycle And I say you are producing a cycle because you are having the upper hand in the situation. That's why you came to me to get work done and to get insight on the situation. So you having the upper hand, you are producing results, and you're like, hey, it's not the results I wanted, so I'm not going to take responsibility for it. Baby girl, you are responsible for all the results that you produce. If I did a love spell on somebody and that person then started acting way different than I expected, and then I'm attacked for that, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to sit here and blame nobody. Bitch, there's a motherfucking spider trying to make a web outside this fucking car, y'all. Do y'all see that motherfucking spider right here? That motherfucker, girl, that mother right here. He right here, bitch, in that corner. Y'all see his leg right there? Motherfucker, and it's raining out there. Anyway, that's good luck, by the way. Spider drop on you, they're on your car making webs. Even when birds shit on your car, people be like, you crazy. No, it's true. When a bird shit on your car, bitch, let that shit stay on there, girl. That bird is blessing you, honey. You just don't know. But anyway, if he was to attack me, I manifested still, but I manifested differently from what I expected, because when I did the work, I probably wasn't really in all the way of what I was trying to manifest. I probably really wasn't focusing in on that energy. And that's another thing too I want to talk about with candle magic. You have people out here, just like the Bible, no tea, no shade. You got people out here that does not understand the power that's in the Bible. They do not understand the power that are in candles. And they say, I'm not a candle thumping hoe. All you candle thumping hoes are fake. And I'm like, I don't even think they understand how candles work. That's why I said there's always a positive and a negative. You got to find a balance. I'm right in the middle. People that are so into candles, they're weak. And people that are really like, candles are not my thing, they're also weak. Because we all know that unless you can have a bonfire in front of in your living room, if you have a fireplace, then you really have no uses for candles. But unless you can have a bonfire right there in your motherfucking living room every fucking day, all fucking day, the whole process of dealing with candles is the element of fire. Okay? Fire is that element. Fuck the candle. We're dealing with the elements that are involved with this candle. We're dealing with glass, which is all four elements. We're dealing with the fire, which is the element of fire. That's the father of all elements. If you don't know, now you know. Okay? And then you're also dealing with the color of that candle. Colors have frequencies and vibrations that are attached to them. So going into that whole candle thumping shit, it's like, honey, some of y'all need to go educate y'all shit on what y'all need to know instead of just speaking about what you think you know. Because those colors that are in with that candle allow you to tap into frequencies that you can tap into energetically. And you may be able to by yourself, but it helps to elevate you there. That's the whole purpose of getting a purple candle for this, or black candle for that, or yellow candle for this, or green candle for this. And even goes into the colors. You have different colors of blue, different colors of green, different colors of red. And people just go buy a red candle to buy a red candle, not understand that there's crimson red, you got passion red, you got a red that looks a little bit of an orange, and you got a red that looks a little purplish too. And all these colors do different things. So going into the people that say candle thumping, you got to be careful about those motherfuckers too, because they're also trying to lead you up out of that. They're trying to introduce you to a different concept. And it's like, girl, our ancestors, I speak about my ancestors, they may not use vegetable oil, but they definitely, like I said, use candles and lanterns, honey. I don't know what your ancestors doing. Maybe they had that power, but you don't have that power no more, girl. They didn't have TV. You have TV. You have cakes and cookies that are changing. And no tea, no shade, y'all. Have y'all seen that new magazine about 2019 where they show you the year ahead? And I was looking at this magazine, and you can look at it online. Maybe we'll do a video of me sharing it, where the man had weed in his hand, and on the same hand he had weed, he had the DNA strand on it, right? The DNA chromosome, all that good stuff on it. And remember, we were just talking about how marijuana is GMO. Because we say marijuana is a herb, it's a plant. Our ancestors smoked marijuana, and I'm like, honey, okay, honey. If they didn't smoke what you smoking on, bitch, why do you think they made it legal? We know Now, people be trying to talk about they know spirit and all that shit. We know that anything the government wants to get on and help out with, something is there's an underlying meaning to it. We know that. We know that. So when they said they were going to legalize marijuana, I said, honey, 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 honey. Bitch, they getting y'all right together. So go ahead and keep preaching weed magic. Go ahead. Bitch, go ahead. Because, bitch, they got you. As I said before, you've been enchanted. You've been spellbound, honey. And you're coming out saying that you're not. We see it. We see it. The ones who don't participate in that shit. We see it. We see it, baby. No. Say no to drugs. As I was telling my friend, or my sister's friend, 2 days ago during my sister's thing, she said, yeah, I'm trying to get out of smoking weed because sometimes I'm getting so high that I don't know what to do with myself. And I said, exactly. That's a spirit. That's a fucking spirit, honey. That you get so high that you don't do it yourself and you start doing stupid ass shit to where you want to go slap people up, you want to go steal, you want to go do, I'm just going to sit here and talk shit to people. That is a motherfucking spirit, girl. So I told her about herbs that she can smoke that will give her the same psychotropic effects without the fucking other. And she's like, I never knew that. I heard about this before, but I never knew it. Girl, try it. It works. Trust me. Trust me. It works. It works, honey. And we're talking about natural organic tea. Bitch, girl, bye. But anyway. Candles is definitely effective. You just gotta know what to do with it. Same thing with crystals. Motherfuckers be like, I don't use crystals. Well, how the fuck are you manifesting in the astral realm? Because you're not there. You are in the physical. So what tools are you using to manifest in the astral realm? Because even your ancestors use crystals, honey. Hello? Hello? Crystals, diamonds is a motherfucking crystal, girl. Ruby is a fucking crystal. Emeralds are a fucking crystal. Girl, wake up. How are you manifesting in the astral world if you don't use crystals? Like I said, I'll be looking at some of these videos like, you don't use crystals. Maybe that's why you are where you're at right now. Maybe that's why you still try to reach and you trying to grab it. You can't maintain because you think you're getting into the physical without the astral, and that's why the shit ain't lasting. So I'm so glad for those of you who joined the actual class on art of conjuring, because we're going to talk about the importance of using crystal in your motherfucking magic. Okay, we're going to talk about the process, why it works. Okay, we're going to go over that. We did it in the energy class, but we're going to really enforce that. It is important to use motherfucking crystals day to day. I sleep with crystals. They're all over my house. Bathroom, I need the sink. In the kitchen, I need the sink on top of the refrigerator. In my bedroom, at the foot of my bed, on the side of me. And I want to put one at the head of me. I want to get a little headboard thing and put some there. But you definitely need that astral projection. That astral protection. Excuse me, not astral projection. You need that astral protection. Okay? That's the prefix. What does pro mean? What's the pro? Can anyone tell what pro means, honey? Come on, Midnight Mona. Oh. Well, it's not about the Most High allowing it to happen, plant care. A lot of people want to blame the Most High for a lot of things, and in all reality, this domain is not the Most High domain. This is why people say, well, if God is so real, why he let children die and go sick every day and homeless? This is not God's domain. This is not the Most High domain. The Most High can interfere, right? When he knows or she knows or they knows, and I say that loosely because, of course, we don't know what that is. According to the Bible and other scriptures, God is a special wind. There's a wind, honey, and that's what God is. So going into that, people want to blame and say, well, if God is real, then why God let this happen? No. Things happen to teach us lessons. Think about it, plant care. If you never heard of people being damned to hell, or you're for sure going to go here, then how would you know the opposite of that? If you never heard that homosexuality was a sin or heterosexuality was the right way to go, how would you know about the other side or the opposite side of that? It would never have crossed your mind. We'll all be trained and indoctrinated to believe the exact same thing. So you have to know about the left hand as well as the right hand. You have to know about the up as well as the motherfucking down. You got to know about the inner as well as the motherfucking outer. And even going into the color spectrum, we all know that. People always say black and white, but you got people that are in between black and white. Everything is not always black and white. And I know the universe is not black and white, and everything that's been created within that's not black and white. So to even go into heterosexuality being the only way to be, bitch, you got that wrong. Because we all know that black and white is not the only way to be. We all know that being tall is not the only way to be. We all know there's a lot that you cannot comprehend, but does not mean it's incorrect. It's incorrect in your world because that's how you connect to things. And that's another thing. People got to understand, because a lot of people talk about demographics and who you connect to. Okay, if you are a heterosexual woman and you feel that homosexuality is wrong or whatever, then maybe you need to only market to heterosexual females that have your exact same mindset. Don't try to reach out and touch and beg motherfuckers to like you and accept you. Because that's what it seems like people are doing on here. It seems like people are trying to put LGBT people in a box. And I know I always talk about this, but gay people come to spiritual people to get freedom, just like people that have been oppressed in the church do. And it just makes me a little irritated when you see these spiritual people, especially the ones talking about Christianity and Jewish people and Muslim people, when you're doing the exact same thing. These people are coming to you for liberation. Because that's what freedom is. That's what spirituality is. It's about liberating your spirit. It's about feeding your spirit. So they're coming to you as a spiritualist, an unbiased individual who does not identify anyone or anything outside of it being energy. And you understand, well, I can't fuck with you because you like dick in your booty. I can't fuck with you because you like licking other people's pussy. And it's like, the fuck? The fuck? Who the fuck you think you are? So like I said, they're saying this without saying this. And you got people that have been LGBT. And when I say have been, they've always been, they're barely coming out. Or you got people that were and they're trying to change it because people are speaking things over them. But yeah, they said, we have no problem with the LGBT community. I just don't believe in two men being together. So bitch, you got a problem with the LGBT community then. So you need to not accept their money. When a gay person comes to you for love advice, you need to not accept that coin. Honey, when a girl, you need to not accept that motherfucking coin. Because now what it looks like to me is, girl, that you're definitely a money handler. You're definitely trying to panhandle. You're definitely trying to use people. And that's what I would say too. Motherfuckers that see race as a big thing and sexuality as a big thing is not a motherfucking spiritualist. That is a mundane individual that's trying to seek out their spirituality. And that's what that is. Because we're all trying to find ourselves. We say a lot of shit that does not make sense. And you're like, what? But like I said, as a spiritualist, you are unbiased. You see people for what they are. You see them for what they are. Your spirit is loving. It's light. It's healthy. This is who you are. Not, well, your spirit is this, but your flesh like this. And I can't deal with that type of person because I don't think that dick in the booty is okay. The fuck? So are you really spiritualist? Are you really a spiritual person? Or you're trying to be spiritual? Because it looked like you're trying to wrap your mind around something that is not comprehensive because you don't understand spirit. And that's why I would say you can't judge people because you don't understand spirit. I've been doing this for a very long time and I'm still educated every day on spirit and people that are still spirit. So that's why I don't judge people. You like to get rammed with a bat. That's you. Now, I'm not saying that's me. I'm not saying I'm into that. I'm not saying that I have to like that. But that's you. That's your tea. I can't judge you for that as long as you don't put that shit on me. And you hear that a lot. I don't care about you being LGBT. Just don't try to put it on me. Exactly, because that's spiritual rape. That's also known as hexing, when you put things on people, try to seduce someone who's not into you. It is what it is. We know what it is. So, like I said, that whole bullshit, motherfuckers, yeah. I don't let gay people do your shit, straight people. But yeah, you over here letting gay people, and you gay people that support that shit is dumb as fuck too. I'm sorry, honey. You're not gay. We taking your gay card because gay people are usually more creative and more advanced than heterosexual people. This is why in the ancient world they respected and revered us. honey. Hello. Even the Lady Liberty is a motherfucking transgender. So we got LGBT going on all over the world, honey. How you doing? So anyway, you know, shout out to Wendy Williams for her Olo Coon energy. You know what, y'all? I have to point that out. Because Miss Wendy, honey, that is Olo Coon all the way. And I just thought about her last Halloween being the Lady Liberty girl with her transgendered energy. I love that about Wendy and a lot of women like that. I love that. Represent that transgendered duality, honey. Come on now. Come on, Wendy. But anyway, I forgot where I was going with that. That just came to me right there. Anyway, y'all, come on, eclectic. Yes, come on. Pro means for. Come on, Tasha. What? Tasha, what, Tasha? Yes, come on, Tasha. Astro project means what? How? And what does tact mean? Where does tact come from, Tasha? Yes. That fat well is angry because of the video you made putting her in her place about Yoruba. She made a video about... she made a video about a divine goddess. She could never come. I mean, I personally think she's a lesbian anyway, and I got love for my lesbian sisters out there. And sometimes brothers, because some of my lesbian sisters, sometimes, you know, they're androgynous, and I love that, you know. And I personally think that they're lesbians, and that's just my opinion on that. I personally think like she obsessed with these female spirituals because she is a little bit of a lesbian, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Honey, come on out the closet. We ain't gonna judge you, but we gonna judge you because you in the closet acting like you're not over there swinging and langing and give me some of that, mama girl. You on your period this month, give me some of that. And I don't even know if the other one is even up there. I don't know. I just, you know, it's just a sad, you know, you see people physically beautiful, but they be fucked up. And honestly, I don't even think the other one should be connected to that motherfucker. It's kind of like when I was, you know, watching these videos of motherfuckers giving shout out to spiritual people. And I'm like, that bitch is connected to these motherfuckers. Like, she looked too beautiful, and I feel like her energy could be so advanced without that bitch. And you know, a lot of people like to leech, and we know that big ass well's leeching off that energy. We know that because we know that the other one, we know that she's definitely a queen and she's connected to something. But now you got a bitch that's weighing it down. No pun intended. She weighing you down, sis, honey. She weighing you down, and this is why you're not elevating. She's a racist, homophobic, transphobic person of color. And that's an oxymoron, if you ask me. I think if you're a black person and you're racist, you're sexist, or you're homophobic or transphobic, bitch, I think there's something crazy going on with that. Because, bitch, you know more than anybody, especially in this motherfucking country. You know what it's like to be misjudged and misunderstood because of what people assume you are. You know what it's like. So that's an oxymoron right there, honey. Honey, no tea, no shade. That you are a woman of color who births people, including homosexuality. And I pray and hope that your kids don't come out homosexual, because usually what happens, honey, no tea, no shade. I don't like bringing kids into the situation, but girl, you just might have a homosexual, honey. They say 1 in every 3, and I want to know how many girls you got up over there. How many boys is in that home? Because they say 1 in every 3. Honey, what are you doing? So, no tea, no shade. While you out here throwing daggers and talk about people being homosexuals and that boy is gay and this and that, you better be careful, bitch. Because that spirit of gay will be right on over there, honey. Ask that and really come over there and bless you with a homosexual son. Ask that Oshun come through and give you that homosexual son. Ask that Yimaya come through and bless you with a homosexual son. Now, we don't know if Oya is a fan of the homosexual. Now, we really don't give a damn. But Oshun, honey, my mother, you know, she definitely loved the gays, honey. Hello. Oh, she bless you with the mother. And that's another motherfucking thing out here, too. You motherfuckers be sick of, you know, I want to say this. You know, my gay people have had successful love affairs because of Oshun. I want to throw that out there, too. Oshun have blessed my people with great love life, great partners. Girl, bye. Oshun loved the gays. You got a problem against gays, girl? Oshun is not with you. She don't give a fuck about you, girl. No tea, no shade. No, fuck that. All tea, all shade, bitch. News, message. Same thing with you, my yacht, girl. She definitely loved the motherfucking gays, girl. Honey, you heard of Zillia Banks? all my brothers have waves, fine as hell, and they got some waves. Girl, bye. Oshun bless them with the beauty, and Yemaya bless them with the power to ride those motherfucking waves. Come on, Beyonce. Beyonce thought she was cute too when she said surfboard. She was talking about Yemaya up in that, y'all. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Yemaya and Oshun came together and blessed her with those children. Thank you so much, Yemaya. Yes, my favorite food, Mama Oshun and Auntie Yemaya, honey. Auntie Yemaya, come on, honey. I thought Yemaya was my mother in the beginning, y'all. I think I told y'all that. Way back in the day, girl. I thought Yemaya was my mother. Girl, that was 11 years ago, y'all. Going on 12. I thought Yemaya was my mother, girl. I thought she was everything. Bitch. And he said, nope. Oshun is with you, bitch. It took a Central American man to rain down on me and tell me. I said, bitch, I'm not going to believe that, girl. I think she's beautiful, but that ain't my tea. But now that I'm becoming a woman, which means I'm getting older, I'm seeing a lot of tea. And I said, that's exactly what it is, honey. Spirit will always let you know when they're with you, honey. Hello! So how you doing? Used to be pro-black and wanted to help my own, but then I realized you can't help people who don't want to help. That's right, Candy. Come on. It's not that black people can't be helped. They don't want to be helped. It's a waste of time. Just support yourself and your family. That's right, honey. And also, it's not about being pro-black. That's the issue right there. Because as long as you be pro-black or pro-white, that's the problem right now. You got pro-white people and you got pro-black people, which create division. That's the issue right there. You can't be pro-black. There's no such thing as that. In order for you to have harmony and peace among each other, you have to learn to accept other people, differences. It's called agreeing to disagree. You don't gotta like dick in your ass, but don't talk about somebody who do, because that's not your life. You don't know if you were a gay man in your past life or not, and that's the other thing too. A lot of you motherfuckers probably was gays in your last life and you committed suicide. And now in this life, you said, bitch, I don't fuck with those gays. Yeah, because you're ashamed and embarrassed. And that's why you came down here now. That's why you're incarnated now, honey, as a hateful ass motherfucker. You better get that shit together and cleanse that shit up. It's not about accepting people and, oh, you come to my house, but bitch, just understand that people's agenda is different from yours. Everybody's agenda is different from yours. You know, they call it Agenda 21, right? Is that what the agenda is called? Well, you break down the analogy of what agenda means and you break down what the number 21 means and you tell me what you motherfucking get. 3 represents beyond all realms. That's why Ganesha is connected to 3. Okay, it's about revealing things. That is a gatekeeping number, honey. That is opening one reality and going into the next. That's what that's about. So when you're out here saying I'm against this Agenda 21 thing, bitch, you're actually a part of it, whether you know it or not. And like I said, there won't be no shit. You got a lot of gays out here that are armed too. You motherfuckers think y'all be trying these gay people, honey. They armed out there too. A lot of these motherfuckers are armed and they're very dangerous. I know a girl that went to jail out there in Missouri, honey. A group of men tried to bash her and she did some shit. I won't even go into that. But she did some shit, honey. Going into Houston, Texas, they had some situations too. Down there in Alabama, down there in Florida. They thought they can try these trans women and these gay men and they got, honey. So like I said, honey, you better keep it cute. Bitch, you better keep it on the internet. That's all I'm going to say. You safe on the internet. Anyway. Yes, come on. It could be plain care, yes. Yes. Come on, yes, so she will bless you, Rico. Yes, she will. Love to Azealia. That's right, honey. I can't stand her physical, but I love her spiritual. Fuck you, Azealia. Answer those damn emails, bitch. Anyway. You feel like the limit of it was Beyonce coming out party, letting the world know she's a witch. Come on, yes, honey. We love Beyonce. Yes. Yes, honey. Disposable income. You know that, Rico, because you know the gays are going to always make a way. Who you doing? Yes. Divine Goddess, you better stop it, bitch. You better stop it. You better stop it, bitch. Yes. The problem with lesbians is that the masculine energy comes. Yes. Hello. Divine Goddess. Yes. Because no shade out there to my lesbians out there. We have a history. Wisconsin had a big issue when lesbians were trying to fight for their rights. Lesbians got, and I got to bring this up, y'all. because this is why I learned how to appreciate lack thereof. There was a festival called the Women's Festival in Wisconsin. You can look this up. The history of that was the women got their own festival together and they wanted to be acknowledged, but they wanted to exclude transgender women. And they were like, they're not really women, they're really man and all sort of shit. And even going into history, a lot of lesbian women hated on transgenders. Now, this may not be the case now, but that's really what it is. Same thing with gay men. You got a lot of gay men that don't like trannies neither. But yeah, they dress up as women part-time. No tea, no shade, but they do that. They're like, fuck these trannies, and that's nasty. But yet they throw on wig and makeup when they want to get some trade. No tea, no shade. So like I said, it's true that masculine energy inside of lesbians sometimes could make them come off as being homophobic. Not all, but I'm saying it does. They'll make little remarks like, ooh, 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 gay, faggot, nigga, oh, dick in the booty ass nigga, and that's like, girl. Or, I don't know what make a man want to become a woman, because you feel like a man. But do you not know you were born a woman? So you're trying to practice or preach something that you're not really practicing, honey. No tea, no shade. I'm still trying to figure out, and I'm trans myself, but I'm still trying to figure out FTM people that are only into gay men. I'm also trying to figure out trans women that are only into women. I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, that's a little different for me to know that there is someone who was born anatomically female who then risked their lives with hormones to then transition and then go on gay apps looking for gay men. That's a little different for me. And even for the gay men who are into that, like, that person still has a vagina. So it's like, are you bisexual? Are you still gay? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, that's a little tricky there. And going into the trans women that like women, like, what is really going on there, honey, to where you transition to then go out with females? Is that confusion? Are you confused? Because society's saying that you got to have a woman because you're a man and you're identified with a man still a little bit. I don't know. Same thing with the FTMs, the trans men out there. Are you into men and gay men because you still feel pressured by society to be with a man? And you're like, well, I can't be with a heterosexual man because they're too masculine. Let me go out with a gay man because they're a little more feminine. Like I said, I don't know. That's a little confusing to me. But it is what it is, girl. Everybody has their own tea. It's not for me to understand, It is what it is, girl. Yeah, it's not for me to understand. Now, I can see transgenders with transgenders, or, I can see that, or FTM with a woman. I can see that. But an FTM, which is a trans man with a gay man, it's like, what the hell is going on over there? Even with the gay man. Like, no tea, no shade. Unless the individual got the sex change, why wouldn't you just have sex with a heterosexual woman? Because there's a lot of women out there that are cisgender that would love to have sex with a gay man. They would love to have a baby or two by a gay man. So if you're going to be down with a pussy like that, then you might as well, you girl. Or girl with a stud who want to have kids too. Because, it is what it is. No tea, no shade. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I'm trying to grasp that concept. But like I said, maybe it's not meant for me. But anyway, listen, honey. Come on, Rico. Yes, not all, but some. The what lessons are you all around that? Listen, none that I know, Tasha, personally. Thank God. Thank God, Tasha. Thank God. All the lessons I've ever met in my life have loved everybody because they got love for themselves. See, I don't fuck with those people that don't love themselves. You know what I mean? Oh, yes, honey, yes. Agenda 21 is depopulation for racist, homophobic, transphobic, blah, blah, blah. Come on, Plank here. That's true, divine goddess. Yes, I'm telling you, yes. But society say that alone too, because I know men that say, I don't want to see two men together, but I don't mind seeing two women play with each other. And it's like, but you don't like homosexuals now. You don't like homosexuals, so you got a problem against two men liking each other, but you don't got a problem with two women liking each other. That's a little odd too. I don't understand that concept neither. Because, bitch, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If it's okay to see two women together, it's okay to see two men together. That's how I think. If it's okay to see a light-skinned black man with a dark-skinned black woman, I think it's okay for a black woman to date a white man. That's just my point of view, because some of you light-skinned motherfuckers act like y'all white. No tea, no shade. What's the fucking difference, honey? Bitch, what's the difference? Let them do what they do. No, I'm playing with that. Yes, honey, it's in Wisconsin. Look it up, honey. Yes. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Rico. Bye, Rico. Rico, listen, bye, Rico. Bye, Rico said, I gotta go. Rico said, I gotta go. Rico, we here. Rico said, I gotta go. This is getting a little too crazy for me, honey. Yes, we got love for all people, honey. Yes. Yeah, the bald false witches really get on my nerves with her ignorant ass. Mine too, honey. I'm like, does she smoke weed or pop pills or drink alcohol to get her knowledge? Because that's what it seemed like. You know these people that get high and get drunk and then they start coming out here giving you a philosophy? You know, it's not about the potato. It's about the grease that you cook the potato with. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, I was looking at a video where the bitch talk about Neptune and Mercury and how Mercury is a planet and the reason why the fish in the water have mercury. And I'm like, bitch, do y'all know that Mercury is a fucking chemical? Bitch, do you know that? Have you seen the mineral chart? Like, girl, the fuck? But you went to school for a bachelor's in acting? Girl, I think you need to go back to science. I think you need to go back and learn the science of Earth. First of all, let's start there. The minerals that come from the Earth. That water, that mercury have nothing to do with no damn Neptune, none of that bullshit, girl. And to really be honest with you, the fish that we have now are hybrids. To be honest with you, they're not really natural fish. The real fish, honey, you couldn't go out there and do what you think you could do with it like that. That's why people said fishing was a very meticulous, very hard type of enduring thing. People will be outside all day fishing for 5 damn fish. Nowadays, bitch, you go out there and fish, put a net out, bitch, you get 30 or 40 fucking fish because they're fucking hybrids. So that mercury is toxins and poisons that are coming up out of the earth because, bitch, it's called ecology. The ecosystem is thrown off, so the water and the soil's thrown off. What you do to the sky affects the earth beneath it, and vice versa. So you got this fracking going on, you got this digging going on. What do you think is going to happen to the water if you're out here throwing off the minerals shit in the ground? Come on now, it's called pH balance, and that's science. So you can't come out here and speak like you know what you don't when you're not a scientist and you're not trained in science. Bitch, you're an actor. Stay in that role. Stay in that lane, honey. Because ain't nobody, like I said, it was cute. We thought it was real. We thought we saw some shit, but now, bitch, we don't see it. We see it as you're coming from a different perspective. You watch these other fake ass YouTube people so you can see what area they're coming from because you're good at reading people. Actors and actors are good at reading people. That's an ability. That's a craft by itself. So you're able to read people by looking at the videos and pick up, well, this is their concept. This is where they're coming from. And then you're coming out with a different concept, makes it seem like you're the savior type of person. No, baby girl. This bitch threw out people. This bitch been on YouTube for what, 2 years? She threw out motherfucking names that I have never even heard of. And I've been here since 2008. And I'm like, how the fuck does she hear about people? I never, because I don't go digging. I don't give a fuck about what other people are talking about. I don't know you. We didn't go to the same fucking school, bitch. We wasn't connected in the same spiritual group. You didn't have the same spiritual teacher as I had. Like, bitch, you didn't come to me when I was going through my transitional period. So, bitch, you are another person outside of my home, which makes you a what? An outsider. So I'm not here trying to dig up your shit. But like I said, she watches other YouTube videos to see what concept they have, so she come out with a different way. But she still borrow and twist up what they use. Because she talk about energy work and all that. But yet I want to see energy work in your favor. I want to see you come up out of what you're going through right now. Because going into energy, I know energy, bitch. I know energy very well, and the energy that I see every time that bitch get on motherfucking camera is a very strange energy. And there may be some type of pills that this person take to help with their mood. Because there's a lot of shit that's like, woo, woo, honey. You cannot tell me, girl, that you're over there mastering energy and you're not a sideline, but you're a wish I woulda, coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I guarantee you are. So you come out here and you show us how it's done. You show us what it looks like to be a heterosexual female that's secured in their sexuality and womanhood. Because I don't see it. I don't see it in none of these female spiritualists that are active on YouTube trying to read me down. I don't see security. I don't see that you're secured in your womanhood and being a mother and being a motherfucking spiritualist. I don't see it. Because you're spending your free time worrying about motherfuckers that ain't serving you. Energy is energy. honey. If you really want to get down to the get down. I knew something was wrong when the bitch was sitting here talking about one of these male spiritualists and then talk about how she will get it on with him and how he looked good and shit. I said, honey, yeah, she gets tapped up into that energy. Of course she was, girl. That just showed me how weak you are spiritually. You don't got that power, girl. No tea, no shade. You're too racist. You're too transphobic, homophobic. That's a negative energy, honey. Let me see you get about your root chakra, then we can talk. You have your head wraps on as if you operate in your crown. People wear head wraps because they operate in their crown, and it's to protect that energy. It's to protect that consciousness that they're reserving. It's to preserve and reserve energy. You're not up there, sis. You're still in that lower self. So I think you'll be better off with tampons, pads, and buying chastity belts. And then I'll say, damn, this bitch working her shit. But with those head wraps on, bitch, we're not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. No tea, no shade. I'm not feeling it. There's nothing headish about you. You're still the ass. They said you were once the ass, but now you're the head. You're not the head, girl. You're definitely still the fucking ass. And I'm sure your ancestors are not proud. I'm sure they're not. A racist, homophobic woman that put down other black women. Does that even sound right? And I don't deal with these black spirituals on YouTube at all. I don't deal with it. But to see foolishness, I gotta call it how it is. You're a black woman who talk about white folks and Hispanic folks like it's nothing. Not knowing if you got some Spanish blood in you, girl, because your great-great-grandmother could have been a hoe. Okay, because a lot of black people gave it up willingly. There wasn't rape. They gave it up. Honey, no tea, no shade. Okay, it is what it is. Just like a lot of you got that same mindset. But you don't know if you got some Spanish tips in your shit, and you already talk about white folks, Spanish folks. And like I said, then you out here putting down black people too. It's like, what are you? Who are you? If you don't like black folks, who are you then? Honey, who are you? You don't like gay folks? But yet, honey, tea, no shade, like, bitch. Girl, I gotta go. Come on, yes, that's true. She said she never went to Africa. She don't have no voodoo magic. But she talked like she know about it, though. I got people in Africa. I got people in Hades. I got people all over the Caribbean that I talk to, honey, via the phone and via the motherfucking email. At the end of the day, girl, I know people in these lands. And when they see these YouTubers from America, they're like, bitch, what the fuck? Yeah, they got this shit from books. They let a woman who went to Hades and or Africa come out and write a book and teach about that motherfucking culture. But never slept over there, never dealt with somebody who's over there, and out there talking like they know what the fuck they talking about. You are imposter, girl. You are culturally appropriating, and it's sickening. Like I said, the hypocrite spirit, the spirit of hypocrisy speaks like they know things and they don't. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, let's see, I gotta go. Yes, who you're talking about the whale, right? I mean, y'all said the whale. You're talking about the one that tried me, who said I was using her name for clout, not knowing that I've had many YouTube channels, not knowing that I'm internationally known, including in Denmark, Sweden, Egypt, China, Vietnam, Japan. Bitch, Google me. Google me. They said that I'm a sex worker. Google all my names, girl. You see it? Girl, 20,000 followers here, 50,000 followers there. Girl, it is what it is. Honey, where are you known at? Anyway. Come on, Candy. Insecurities. Some people are plus size because of medicine. But we do know that overindulging in stuff like sweets is a sign of insecurity. That's why people say, I gain weight to put on protection. Yes, because when you were open, you felt attacked. So you start eating to make yourself feel better. You put on padding or cushion. Yes, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your tea. But don't come out here and talk about people are manly and people look like this when you're looking like that. Because you look like one big old man, honey. And I always said it anyway. When people get a certain way, they all look alike any damn way, honey. I know many of thick boys that look like you. It is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Embrace your thickness, honey, your fluffiness, honey. But trying to read people down, bitch, you might need to look in the mirror, take off your clothes, and see what you see. And then you come out and talk about what other people need to change, what they need to do. Talk about I was on Magic trying to lose weight. Bitch, losing weight don't start with no damn magic, bitch. Losing weight, bitch, is learning how to get self-discipline. You can do magic to help out with that energy, but bitch, you need to get yourself together. Something is not right here. Something ain't right here, which means that something ain't right here neither. And maybe that's why we go into you having children with the daddies ain't in the picture. So if you want to read, we could definitely read, bitch. We could definitely read, Miss Thing. The castigator, honey. I'm from the house of Catania. The castigator, honey. My mother was the queen of castigations, honey. Yes, from the Midwest. Who you doing? The castigator, darling. I could definitely read you a tune or two, girl. And when I read, I tell you the truth. I don't make up shit and say, well, that person's mad because it's that. No, baby girl. I know what I see. I know what I feel. There's some issues there, and you're trying to get about those issues, and you want to use people to help get you out those issues. You want to use people as a crutch, and it's not going to work out. Anyway, y'all, I got to go, y'all. You're not talking to me, use for body positive. Yes, love it, honey. Love your body. Yes, come on. No. We're talking about some other things, Tasha. Tasha, we're not talking about the basic things you're talking about. See, Tasha, get out my mouth. Get out my mouth. Tasha, get out my mouth, girl. Get out my mouth. Tasha, you in my mouth. Get out my mouth. Get out my mouth, honey. Pause really had me wanting to be in the house. Come on, honey. Yes, honey. Pose. Is it pose? Yes, honey. Listen, honey. I'm going to start a house. It's going to be called the House of Brujas, honey. Yes. Yes, honey. We're going to get shit popping, locking, and dropping. What are you doing? Anyway, y'all, let me go, y'all. Let me let everybody to gmail.com, honey. Wow, honey. And I hope you guys have a gooder. I know gooder ain't a word, but let me say gooder. A gooder week, honey. A good, and gooder. Good. Isn't that weird how gutter sound like gooder? Gutter's a word, but gooder ain't a word, bitch. Fuck you, gooder. Gooder is a word, bitch. You're gooder than I. You're more gooder than I. Bitch, let me go. Yes, honey, the House of Brujas. Come on, Jay. Yes, honey. Anyway, love and light, everybody. Yes, congratulations on your weight loss too, Candy. 50 pounds in 7 months. Ooh, I know that's hard. Honey. Anyway, love and light, you all. Peace and blessings.